Ladies and gentlemen, Lab After Dark is starting shortly. Lab After Dark is starting soon. Lab After Dark is starting soon.
Right.
Well, you opened that Pandora's door.
I was actually just sitting down to pee, but whatever, you know.
What's up? How's it going? Good to be here. Been a couple days.
What's the point in causing the ruckus?
Now, I will tell you that if this stream doesn't, so the new internet was already having problems. So, something about a new Ethernet wire or ISDN or something like that is supposed to they're supposed to fix it tomorrow. So hopefully that will solve the issue. So if it cuts out, I apologize. And it's supposed to be top notch tomorrow. So hopefully that's the case. How is everybody? Good to see you. Good to be here. Thank you for joining Lab After Dark. Let me see. We got Geraldine, or Jerry, as we like to call her. Mary, Gabby, Retha in the house. What's happening, guys? It's good to see you. Yeah, you like that? I made it's like a little motif, you know, a little. What's up, Gabby? Good to see you. So I'm kind of just testing this out here to see how it goes. Who knows how it's going to go? Hopefully it goes good. Good. And if not, then it goes bad. And we'll figure it out along the way. All right, let's see here. Pony Girl, what's happening? I was watching, who was that? Ryan Finds Truth a little while ago, and they were talking about the Christmas tree thing that Dawn was at, and I didn't hear about his behavior specifically, but if anybody could fill me in, I would love that, because I've heard conflicting reports about this, but none of it surprised me. Look, if he acts up, then he acts up. Sometimes he's good, sometimes he's bad. Sometimes he's a jerk. I don't know. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you, if he did or if he didn't. More grace and peace. What's happening? And then YouTube's changed like a bunch of stuff within like 4 days. So this is bullshit too. Just split view, make it easier. What's that? Everything's different on here. What's up, Sharon? Good to see you. Sweet soul in the house. Retha, thank you. Beautiful backdrop. It's that time of year. Let's go. Excuse me. Anyway, so hopefully this goes okay. If it doesn't, you know. He got in an argument with old lady and rips up Summer's flyers. What the? Really? Wow. Why would he do that? Seems kind of odd, doesn't it? He got in an argument with an old lady. Josh, did you get my email? I think I did. Yes, about David. Ripped up flyers. I kind of want to, I don't want to play, I don't know if he did or not. That's what I was asking. I don't want to say that he did something that he didn't do. I just don't know. I don't know if he did or if he didn't. Nothing surprises me, though. You know what I mean? Nothing surprises me. Yes, I believe on a bench. Maybe I can, let me see if Jinkies has this. I love Jinkies. She's cool. Still looking for that picture, Jinkies. Yeah, I will play that. You heard it? Oh, let's see. Justin has it. Clutch and pearls. The flyers were said to ripped up near the bench for Summer by their driveway. that Nana posted about. What the hell? That is Jinkies, because I believe Jinkies does this every year. Let me see here. Jinkies, rumor has it. That's a 3.5 hour live.
Let's see here. Connie, hey Connie. Yes. What was going on and stuff at the time. I had some other creators that went over it, and they didn't say anything bad, but I do want to make sure I clarify some stuff.
I gotta hear this.
That went on that other creators had mentioned prior. So bear with me here. Something.
So is this the one?
Just a second, guys. I'm just trying to pull this up real quick. Hold on.
So he got mad at Nana for life. Is that what you're saying here? Nana for life, I think, is the lady. She's done a lot with. Yeah, I remember. She's done it for, I don't know how many years running now, but quite a bit. And I wish I had.
Get the tray put up.
I don't have a timestamp, or I wish I did. Like I said, I'm just kind of testing this out. This is sort of impromptu. I wasn't even going to go live tonight, but I wanted to give this a try.
Dawn and Candace was coming.
What's up, Ashley?
And that right there was like, whoa. So, and that's one of the things I wanted to let you all know. Like, I had some other creators saying, well, it was all set up and everything. No, it wasn't. So,
let me see here.
Lisa, I just wanted the event to be peaceful and great. I wanted it to be exactly what it turned out to be. There was some behind the scenes stuff that happened, but it was handled with grace. And it was handled with care, and she really took care of it. Okay, Sherry, just give me just a second. I'll give you a link, baby girl. And she really took care of it in a graceful way, might I say. About as graceful as Chibley can possibly be. Graceful. He calmed situations, and it turned out to be very beautiful.
Love that.
But anyway, all right, let's go on just a little bit further.
Gray Hue, not to be confused with the other. Hey, Josh, my 2025 recap listed this as my favorite channel, and the lab is my third favorite. Beautiful. I wonder who's in the middle.
Over here, guys. Let y'all see.
What up, Rod? Are they messing with names again on here? This is bullshit.
Just decorating the Christmas tree. You come to support Summer today. What's up on my thing? What's up? Just decorating the Christmas tree. You come to support Summer today. What's up on my thing?
Is that Dawn? Is that Dawn
y'all
right
come
there?
to support Summer today.
Well, don't I always support Summer?
Say hi. That's what you need to be doing. There you go.
That's my daughter. I always support her.
Good. Well, we could use a good tall person to put this tree up.
I brought the man with me.
There you go.
You popped up on my phone when I was in church. So let's go live and see what Jinkies is doing.
Well, we're gonna put this tree up. We got a lot of ornaments and stuff put on it, so y'all are welcome to join.
Glad they were doing it here.
Yeah. Yes.
I heard they're building a bigger cinema.
Thank you, Sassy. They're doing an IMAX in here, from my understanding.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it's gonna be.
Sorry.
Yes, that's
Is this the
putting the
stream
tree
where
up
she
and
talks
everything.
about it? Does anybody know a timestamp or anything? I am curious because I don't want to I'm not gonna play 3 hours of her live. Just not gonna do it. Like I said, I didn't really have anything planned. So what, they messed your name up again? Pony
Well,
girl.
everybody's coming in now. I just started the live
Thank
up.
you.
Yeah, it popped
For
up.
becoming a
Give me a
member.
30-minute notification.
Yeah. TT's over here. Mm-hmm. Nana and TT.
What's that?
That's over Nana. I just wanted y'all to see that part for sure.
You smashed
That
your
was,
phone.
you know,
On
that was the
purpose,
introduction.
Rod? Rod, you smashed your phone on purpose? It was on purpose? Right click. What the? I don't even know what the frig's going on here.
Of when Candace walked in and, you know, she said she was there for Summer. She said, I'm here to support my daughter. At that moment, I said, okay, we got this, sister. And you know what she did? She did it. She helped tremendously with the tree. She was a big contributed great to putting ornaments on the tree. She even talked about Summer while she did it. I was very surprised, very happy that she did it. It is my favorite too. Yes. It is Tracy Lewig. How are you, darling? Jody, I watched the live after the fact. Because you do not understand how much goes into getting these tree events setting, going, and everything.
Yeah, I don't have
It
a
is
time. I don't have it.
absolutely exhausting. Not the work behind the trees, but just the mental stuff can get you.
So I think this is the tree lighting for the missing children in, I believe, Hawkins County. I think.
I'm not gonna lie, but they're very rewarding. They're very rewarding. Yeah,
think.
that's Ronald TV.
Oh, no, I have my gift there. Put them on there.
All been online with each other on panels. I love him.
Ryan's just not a
I love
good
Jim.
dude.
I think they're very sweet people.
Oh, my God.
Here's an important part, so just like kidding. I know I've said this before, but you know,
Let me find. Let's see here. Hold on. Let me
chocolate.
change it because I don't know where it is. So I don't want to just play all of our video. It's not fair. Let me see. So the truth about the Christmas event. Let me play Ryan a little bit. And this is Ryan Finds Truth. The live from tonight. Who's live? Who's live am I supposed to look at here? Jinkies had a live tonight. Okay.
Parents. I've had theories. I love me some 120 acres. So good. I missed you, Mickey. Where you been? Yeah, I've not been feeling very good. I felt real weak and drained. Oh, I'm so drained. Hey, Tams. How are you, honey? I am sad about some of the stuff that occurred at this last one. Well, what occurred and how big of a shit show it's turned into.
Of course.
Not by any fault by the by Nana or anybody else. It's the way that everybody's been. It's the Nana thing. I mean, I'm sorry, the Don Wells thing.
It's always
Turning this into like it was something for him. It was not for him.
so. This is a local lady named Jinkies. I don't even know if we have. Do we? Martha. Let's see. Let me put her. I'm gonna put the link to the video in the chat. So this is Jinkies. Rumors has it. She covers. She's a local.
And he is never invited to one of these events ever again. Ever.
Oh, I got
Again.
it. Thank you, Mary.
He is never invited
What's
to
up,
one of these
Donna?
events. And I'll make sure if he does show up and tries to participate or cause trouble, he will be escorted out. Period.
God,
How dare him to come in to this event and act like he did?
what did he do?
How dare him to tear up? He didn't tear up anything at the event, guys. I don't know. He didn't tear up anything at the event. Hey, Chocolate. Hey, Broken. How are you? But how dare him to destroy things like that could bring his kid back, possibly help bring his kid back. How dare him? You know what? I stood by Candace's side for several years, and I took a lot of grief for standing beside Candace's side. I really never stood by Don's. I was cordial to Don, but I never really stood by Don. And
This is the
I still have not.
it's just the Christmas tree. They do a Christmas tree for all the kids every year, and apparently Don was out of pocket. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm
blame
trying to
them.
find out too.
I've not blamed Candace or Don, either one, of having something to do with Summer's disappearance. I've had theories that could have, but them are just theories. And theories is not facts. Unless there's something that you can back it up, theories are just what it is, theories. They're not facts. So, like I said, I've had theories on what
Does she go into what happened?
what had happened, but I've never really, like I said, I know your very first Christmas tree event. Most of the time at our Christmas tree events, there's happiness.
Let me see. Kelly, what does that say? 11 months. Thank you.
There's excitement. There's joy. Hey, Laura Jean. Just like it was when I put up the trees here in Harlan. There was no drama circulated around the tree here in Harlan. And like I said, most of the time, we've been doing this for 4 years. And most of the time, when the tree has went up, it has been nothing but blissful fun. We take pictures of one another. We hug. We're there for each other, with each other, and for the kids. That is what it's all about. Like, it's like a family event amongst YouTubers and locals as well, And it's just a beautiful event. And I didn't mean to start this live out like this tonight, but I'm just talking about things tonight. So
Hi, little Miss Sharon.
whatever flows. But most of these events are beautiful events, and we get to know one another. We decorate this beautiful tree. We care more about the tree than we
Well, that's the thing, is that sometimes con men and con women con people.
care about anything else. And it wasn't like that this year. It was like, let's hurry and get this thing done. And let's get the hell out of here kind of year. And I didn't want it. I mean, even though we try to salvage what was left of it and stuff, it didn't, he took away something from it this year. And that's something that I did not want. It was for somebody to take away this event from the kids. What was the main important thing? And the whole purpose was these babies. It wasn't about Don Wells throwing his little temper tantrums because somebody hurt his fifis, period. It's not about that. And make no mistake, I could not give him as much grace as Nana gave him that day. Because he was standing next to my kid for one thing when he tried to start shit. And another thing is too, no, I would have never gave him as much grace as Nana gave him. Hey, Ryan the Gamer, never gave him that much grace. If I would have heard you, Don Wells, and I hope this gets to Don Wells, if I would have heard you
We'll get it there.
talking any sideways at all, I would have had you escorted by the police out the door.
You hear that, Don?
But Curtis, people know
Shit.
about this very public, long-standing feud.
Him as much grace as Nana gave him. Hey, Ryan the Gamer, never gave him that much grace. If I would have heard you, Don Wells, and I hope this gets to Don Wells.
And first of all, I just want to say, I mean, I'm not surprised. The guy sucks. He's terrible. He's a dirtbag.
I would have heard you
Should have stuck his hands in his pocket and minded his business. Probably shouldn't even been there.
talking any sideways at all, I would have had you escorted by the police out the door. Point blank and simple. Another thing is too,
Great. They never specifically said what, but my guess is that it was numerous things.
you don't scare me either, Don Wells. You know why you don't scare me? It's because I know what kind of evil you hold, and I've got a lot more good inside of me that could take care of your evil. Okay? So you don't scare me, Don Wells. You may scare other women. Yeah, you might be able to hit me one time, but big boy, you wouldn't hit me like you do. Never mind.
Like you hit Candace.
Never mind.
Is that what
You
you
may
meant?
hit
What
me
up,
one
Mab?
time, but you won't hit me more than one time. You don't scare me. Now, I suggest you never come back to another event that I organize again, because there'll be somebody there waiting to make sure you get escorted out, big boy.
Yeah, big boy.
Tim Mullins, you don't take credit for this event. You had nothing to do with it. You showed up a few minutes later and you named it some angel tree. You didn't even know the name of this event. This tree was never even, I didn't want to bring this shit show to this beautiful thing that's went on at all. But
Is that
Tim
right?
Mullins, you had nothing to do with this event. You go and take your little videos afterwards and clips off the internet. You probably didn't even take pictures yourself. You just went on somebody else's page and did it. You are nobody either. You need to back up. It's what you need to do. You had nothing to do with this event. And it's not the angel tree. It's the tree for the missing and exploited children. Period. Guys, I'm so sorry. I've just been hearing this shit show run loose over this on the internet, and it just pisses me off that they take something it was just meant to be a beautiful event, and they turned it into something so exploited. It makes me want to, at one point I was like, why even do this anymore? But then I thought, I ain't doing
Well,
this
I
for
don't
these
think
people.
that.
I'm doing this for these kids. I'm doing this to bring awareness.
I don't think that Don and Candace, they show up, but yeah, Tim.
I'm doing this to give a kid a Christmas tree.
Tim Mullen hates me.
And I don't want the clout for it. I don't care about the clout. I had so many people. Hey, Justin, how are you, baby? I had so many people that helped me with this. I did not do it all by myself. I had so many people behind the scenes. Nana for life. She's the one that gets the movie theater every year. She went out and got all the pictures for the kids.
It is.
Updated all the pictures, got new ornaments, updated all the ornaments together. Her and a few other girls they don't want to be mentioned about that was there, and Jen sat over there, and they decorated and they put all them things together while me and Chillbilly and Buddy Loves Jones fluffed the tree. Chillbilly put it together. I think Ryan actually helped a little bit too on putting it together too. But yes, I'm not the only one that did this. And Harlan's tree event, Becky helped me with Harlan's tree
Shit,
event.
I want to try. See if I can do
Logan helped me.
that. Shout out Logan.
Thank you, Justin. I love you, bub. I had so many people that helped me with this event. And hey, Sharon, and help me with this event. I don't know what I'd do without them. But I'm not scared of Don Wells. And he will not come back to another event ever again. He is not welcome. And I'll make sure he's not welcomed. For him to pull the little bit of crap that he did. Hey, Karen, how are you, honey?
Good job, Don. You freaking idiot.
I'm not happy with Don at all. I've gave him way too much grace.
Who is?
Way too much grace, and I'm not happy at all with him.
Who's happy with Don?
And he don't deserve any grace. Period. Like I said, I do not know what happened to Summer. I have my theories, but they're not facts. So I'll keep my theories to myself. But I tell you what, sometimes actions speak louder than words.
That's a fact.
If it looks like a duck, it walks like a duck. It quacks like a damn duck. It's a duck. Quack, quack. Just saying. Yes, he did, Justin. He came in there to start trouble.
With who?
Walked in there to start trouble. He did. He didn't have any intention. He didn't pick up one ornament. He didn't help do anything with the tree, anything at all whatsoever. He did not. He came in there like the demon he is to confront the lady that's
Thank you,
a
Mary,
lady that has
for gifting
stood
5 lab after
by their
donations.
side from the beginning. Yeah. No, he wasn't drunk. He wasn't drunk. He just thinks that he can bully women. You bully this woman, big boy. You bully this woman. You won't bully this woman. Hell no, you won't.
Does she say what happens? I need to know. Did
Hell
anybody
no,
watch
you
this
won't.
live?
Step up to the game, big boy. I don't give a fuck if you've been in prison or not.
She said, he been to prison. Oh, she does.
Yeah.
She doesn't. Yes, she does. She
Oh,
doesn't.
definitely, Justin. Definitely. I'm not scared of him. See, because there's a difference. You know, he can abuse women all he thinks that he wants, but he wouldn't abuse this woman. Not at all, brother. The first man that puts a hand on this old girl, I pack a gun in my bra. Try me.
She's not kidding either. I pack a gun in my bra. Nice.
It's just
So
you
should
know,
okay,
mean,
let me just say, because I'm only gonna play one, and I can't stay on all night because I'm tired. But who do I play? Do I play this or do I play Ryan's? Justin was in her chat. Pack a gun in her bra. Play Ryan's. Will Ryan care if I do? I mean, I'll give him credit for it.
fact is it has been so
At Requiem
tossed
Pie
around.
East of Mine donated $5 through Super Chat. Don really knows how to ruin a good time. Sounds like.
Of course he does. He's an asshole.
Work. Then again, I won't be able to read anything. I really like Daniel. It was really fun doing those lives with him past few weeks.
Yeah, Daniel's a good guy.
Glad you guys liked
Don
it.
really knows how to ruin a good time.
We have a lot to cover tonight. Oh, hey,
Yes,
I see
he
you. Good to
does.
see you. I would leave the shades on, but I wouldn't be able to read anything. Ditch the glasses. I thought it would be funny. I seriously, I was saying in the comments earlier, you guys, I do have a headache. I was hearing stuff coming out about everything that was going on. People saying things about the Christmas tree event. We're going to get to that in a second. Delicately covering these cases. If you're talking about anti-Fred, subscribe. So like,
And I mean, I've never talked to Ryan before, and you know, I have nothing against him or you know, I know that he does go out and search, and you know, anybody that searches, you know, is fine with me. I don't.
can someone share
Oh shit! What the fuck is this?
Don B's channel link as well? I just want to be fair. Again, I'm not disrespecting anyone. I just want to clear up this false statement that was stated. And I will be straight with you all. I found out thanks to someone messaged me and said, hey, Dawn might have heard this from this other creator, from Brooks, because she put this out yesterday. And so I will cover Brooks' statement as well. Again, no disrespect to Brooks. I have nothing against her. I'm just want to share. I need to correct this. That's all. I just need to correct this statement. This is about a couple minutes maybe, and I've got it on double speed. But what's amazing about Dawn is if you put it on double speed, no, 1.5, sounds like he's talking normal. I love the guy, but man, he's got that slow Southern drawl.
But he's about
I
to
love
roast
it.
him, right?
I sometimes watch him. Here's what he had to say.
In this case. So, yeah, and Don really needs to simmer it down a little bit. From my understanding, a guy grabbed his arm and escorted him out.
Oh, hold on a second. Oh, come on now.
Requested video in the Summer Wells case. I've had a lot of people missing and endangered.
Oh, that's why. The first part, this is the false part. The part I had timestamped was the part I kind of think he has a right to say. So I'm going to play that second. But hope you guys can hear this. Let me know. Could you hear that earlier? Is the sound coming through okay with this?
Yeah, we can hear it.
Turned it up loud, so you should be able to hear it. I've got my audio here on the computer turned down, so it doesn't bother me. But all right, here's the first part, 1.5 speed. Here we go.
All right, guys, what's going on? Hope you're doing good. This is a very, very, very highly requested video.
Good to see you.
In the Summer Wells case. I've had a lot of people reach out to me all of a sudden, and they want my opinion on what I thought about Don Wells at the missing and endangered children event where they had the Christmas tree. And if you guys are not aware
You
of
guys don't
this,
mind if I get comfortable, do
let
you?
me fill you in. Apparently, there was a event where they put up a Christmas tree. I believe it was at the Fort Henry Mall in Kingsport, and they put a bunch of pictures of missing and endangered kids on it, right? And spread awareness.
Real quick, we got to be 100% on this, you guys.
Of course you do.
That's the other thing. Hold on. Stop sharing. Before we get to that, I need to correct what he just said. It's not called the Missing and Endangered Tree. This is what it's called. I think it's like a Missing Children Angel Tree is what it's called. They do it every year. Jenkins drives it. Everyone else, Nana for Life, a bunch of other locals, TT, and other people. I don't know if they want to be mentioned, but it's a lot of people that are there. At least the last 2 years we've been there. We haven't been there every single year. Last 2 years we tried to, and this is it's called Missing Children Angel Tree.
And this is Ryan Finds Truth. If we could run his, if we can run his channel in the chat.
Yeah, in the NGC cinemas.
The hell is
Those
this?
people were so cute. That was this year. These pictures are from this year. I think they were with. It's called the Missing Children Angel Tree.
Okay.
Every year that Jenkins does it. All right, let's go back to Dawn.
A very kind thing to do, right? Well, apparently Dawn shows up, and there is an elderly lady there that has some flyers of summer. And
Alrighty. Okay, so I would not. Okay, the woman he's talking about was Nana for Life. She was sitting in the corner. I've got a picture. I might show you guys in a minute. In the video that we did, if you remember the video we did on it, there were four women around the table doing like putting together the ornaments with children's faces on them. And Nana was sitting kind of on the left. I made sure not to show anyone's faces. I would not call Nana for Life an elderly woman to her face. I would not call her an elderly woman at all. Now, I'm a married man, so I can't. I'm just gonna say doesn't look elderly. She's a very good-looking woman. She looks younger, so I would not call her elderly.
Damn, Ryan. Never start off as when you're describing somebody. Never start it off by going, "I'm a married man," but this chick's hot.
I don't know if he knew who he was talking about, but I was when I heard him say an elderly woman, I'm like, my first thing was who's he talking about? And then it dawned on me he's talking about Nana for Life, and I'm like, Okay.
Look, guys, I'm married, but ooh,
no more comment. I would not call her elderly. That was funny, but I don't know if he knew. I think he heard rumors or he heard someone got talked to, and I don't even know if he knew it was Nana. So I don't think he's specifically calling Nana elderly, but he said an elderly woman, and it wasn't an elderly woman. But see, that makes it sound worse.
We get it, right?
If Dawn is going after an older lady who's elderly, or it sounds horrible.
Well, look, Dawn would go after an elderly woman.
But not that it wasn't, you guys. Like, it was inappropriate, but you don't have to blow it up. You don't have to say things like that. Yes, she would. Like, I would not stand in front of Nana and say, call her an elderly woman. I'm sorry. That's just me. So anyway, that was the first thing that caught my eye, and I'm like, oh, Dawn, no.
I have no idea, guys. I've not seen this. I don't know about the event. I'm just listening.
And
what's up, Muscles?
Gets into an argument with her.
Well, it's the internet. People run with it. That's true.
He wouldn't do that to a man.
What do you mean he wouldn't do that to a man? He threatened to stab me in the neck with a knife.
And someone said that he ripped up the flyers that Summer Wells's picture was on. Like, I guess that elderly lady had a bunch of Summer Wells flyers there, and he ripped up some of them or something. And everybody wants to know what my response to that is going to be.
And then he gives his response. His response is he just goes after Don really hard, just saying when he goes to prison, he's going to have stuff ripped up. But that statement he just made is 100% false, except for the part where he said he got in an argument. It was kind of an argument. He didn't rip anything up, you guys. He didn't rip anything up at the event. At the event, he did not rip anything up. Please. It didn't happen. Like, he did not rip anything up. They walked in, and yes, one of the first things he did was walk over to this. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened, okay? And just get it clear, please, 100%. He did not rip a single thing up at this event. 2 creators have said he ripped up flyers at this event. And I don't know why they're saying that. Like, don't say something unless you can confirm it from the people who were there. Neither of the 2 creators were there. That did not happen. Okay, he did not rip something up at the event. He walked up to the table where the 4 women were creating the crafts, were creating these crafts. I was there, Jen was there, we were at the table. He walked up and he said to Nana, and she's given me permission to share what actually happened for the sake of the truth. So thank you, Nana, for letting me share
I can tell you all kinds of stuff.
He said, and I'm not going to get the words correctly because
that I've been called a liar about too. Don refused the flyers that I got him. Candace threw away thousands of flyers that were given to them. This is very early on.
I did not report it, but it was along the lines of, I don't want those flyers up on my property. And before this happened, before he said this, Nana suspected he was the one. Now, this is the true part. He has torn things down, and I'm going to show you the proof of that, because I would not say something like that without showing proof. And I'm going to share a little bit about, from my conversation with Don, his mental state, that I think why he's doing this and why he did this. I don't know, but he said to Nana, basically, I don't want that up on my property. And then she realized, okay, I'm right. She suspected he was the one tearing them down. He basically admitted it. So he said, I don't want that on the property. She said something along the lines of, look, I've been doing this for like 4.5 years. Why now? What's the problem now? And he's like, he said something like, you think I'm guilty. Like, you're accusing me. So he sees.
Is Ryan a Don supporter? I have no idea.
Sees the flyers going up on his property.
Excuse me.
Nana
I have no idea.
Accusing him. And I'll tell you, we were all taken aback. I mean, it was the wrong place to have this confrontation for sure. It was the wrong place. It was the wrong time. He was angry, felt like he was being accused, and he was
angry about what, though? What is he so angry about that he would rip up flyers with his daughter's name and face on it anywhere? Doesn't matter where they are. Doesn't matter when he did it. The fact that he did it is enough.
In this event, which is probably it absolutely is the worst place he could have had this conversation. He had this confrontation, and I'll tell you one thing about Nana is
ripping up one flyer is too far.
She didn't yell. She didn't
accused
get angry.
Of what?
Well, she got angry internally.
The same thing that everybody's been accusing him of. People don't believe him. Big deal.
She sat there and was the classiest I've ever seen anyone who's being kind of threatened. It was a threatening way that he was saying it, and she did admit later she felt like she was a little scared. Not scared, but she thought, was he going to do it? Is he going to attack me right now or something? Because he was angry. He was obviously angry.
He's always angry.
And she said, I've been doing this for 4.5 years.
What's that, PG?
And I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. And that, to me, she could have yelled. She could have gotten pissed off. She could have started, having a confrontation. And she just said, she said the best line I heard her say was, "Well, there's lots of phone poles around there." So she stood her ground. She said it is his property. It's true. She stood her ground and she just said, "Look, I'm going to keep doing it, whether it's on that land or around that land or all across Beach Creek. I'm going to keep doing it." She stood her ground. She was classy. Didn't have any confrontation.
Because he said people think he is guilty.
There was anger in the air, and everyone felt it, and it was uncomfortable. It might have continued, but then Chillbilly was standing to my right, and he just kind of Chillbilly took a right, got in front of Don, in between Don and Nana, and he's like, "Hey, dude, this isn't the play. Let's just go take a walk and let's go talk. Let's go cool off." And so they didn't take him out of the mall. They took him outside of, just away from everyone else.
Should have taken him to a friggin' dumpster.
Immediately outside the doors of the theater.
So I got no love lost for Don. Don's an asshole. And that's besides the fact of what I think about the situation with his children and Summer. Don's the worst. I mean, he is a jerk to the highest degree. And I know that for a fact because I've had several conversations with him. And he's the worst ever.
Up and followed Chillbilly and Don, and
he's just a mean person.
Went and helped him kind of cool things down, and that was what happened. Not a single flyer got torn, but it was a very stressful situation because there were 4 women, maybe 5, they were just making these ornaments. They were just trying to do something for the missing children. And there was this confrontation made the mood just stressed out. Everyone was very stressed after that happened. It was the wrong place and it was the wrong time. I'll talk a little bit later about.
I bought Don flyers too, and then he told everybody that I never did. But what he did was he refused to sign for him or whoever was up there at the time, and they got sent back.
My conversation with Don, and
after he told me that he would gladly accept them,
taking from his
and then people say, "Well, he just collected money for those flyers." I didn't collect a dime for those flyers. I didn't ask anybody for anything for those flyers, and he threatened to kill me.
Why I think this came out, but it was Nana made a good point though that she's been doing it for 4.5 years, and she's been.
I know you did, Muscles. I know you did. I know that for a fact. And I know that you were putting up your own flyers. It's so ridiculous. There's no coddling that needs to happen here. I mean, the reason people think Don's guilty is because he does guilty shit. He does stupid stuff, you know?
Things on that property for 4.5 years, and now it's a problem. Like now it's become a problem, which why now? I don't know why this confrontation happened, but I have to make it clear that it wasn't at the level people were putting out there. It wasn't Don throwing a fit.
And I appreciate Ryan saying that, but it doesn't matter. The fact that he was at an event about missing children, his daughter being one of them, if he's not on his best behavior, exemplary behavior, then he's a douche.
Freaking out. Love you, Nana. I know. She's not scared of anyone.
Douche.
She's going to keep doing it. And I'm going to show you in a little bit. Nana was gracious enough and kind enough to share evidence, a bunch of evidence of what happened, the flyers, the aftermath. And I'm going to show you the beautiful, beautiful things that she's been doing for the past 4.5 years. A lot of people don't even realize what she's doing. People are helping her. Locals are helping her. But I found out that this didn't originate with Dawn. Apparently the Brooks had put out a live earlier, and this may be where Don B was getting his information. Before I get to that, there was a part later that Dawn said something and I'm gonna give him credit for this. I think he made a good point. I think he
Probably.
made a good point.
Probably not.
And I'm gonna share this
I'll show you why it's not a good point. Whatever it is, it's not going to be a good point.
just to show that I'm not anti Don B.
Oh, never mind.
I think he was right in saying this right here. I hope I'm right.
Yep, I know you were. I know
Let's
you
see
were.
what he says. I'll tell you if I agree after.
We're the only
play
ones.
it.
I
can't
mean,
quite
like
remember
it's
what
like
this part is.
strangers give more of a shit. It's unfortunate. It really is unfortunate.
Drama.
About your mama.
Case.
You like
So
that right
yeah,
there?
and Don really needs to
You like that, Gabby?
simmer it down a little bit. From my understanding, a guy grabbed his arm and escorted him out, and I guess he took his.
Thank you, Jenkins, for correcting me. See, this is what truth is all about. I'm wrong. Jenkins says the tree name is the Tree for the Missing and Exploited Children.
God.
So Don was correct about that. Tim Mullins tried to rename it the Angel Tree. Interesting. Interesting. I didn't know that. Wow. Thank you, Jenkins, by the way, for doing that every single year.
Yeah, I
missing and
think it's
exploited
great.
children.
To be honest with you,
God bless you for
I like
that.
Jenkins. I got no problem with her. I know there's people that
Well, tell
don't
them.
like her. There's people that don't like me. I don't
Well,
care.
like a little dog.
He didn't. Okay. When Chillbilly took him out, he wasn't scared of Chillbilly or me. He was just, he needed to cool down. Don was,
You're right about
Don
that.
has a lot of anger. I will tell you that right now. I sense one thing I do feel people's emotions. I'm not saying I'm empathic or any paranormal stuff, but when I talk to people, if they're feeling an emotion strongly, I feel it to the point where I like actually feel the emotion. And I feel so much anger from Don, and the anger, I don't know where it comes from. I mean, partially I do. I know he's Don Wells, yes. I know that obviously they've been under attack by YouTubers for a long time. That could be some of the anger.
No, Ryan. They've been under attack by Hawkins County, the FBI, YouTubers, neighbors, friends, God.
Maybe the anger from if he's innocent, then losing his daughter and also being under attack. I don't know, you guys. I don't know if he's innocent or guilty. I just know that I felt anger. I felt anger from Don, not directed at me. When we first met him at the vigil in Duck Island, I think it was last year, Jen was like, there's something wrong with Don. Like, he's pissed. He's really upset. He's angry, and there's this darkness.
And
When I was talking to him, I told him that. I said, last time we met you, I was put off because you looked pissed, and I thought you were mad at us. And then Chillbilly and him explained that I guess a bunch of drama happened at that event. He was not allowed to be at the tent or under the tent during, I think, the news interviews or something. So there was that whole drama. There's always drama. Even among the locals, you guys, there's people who are 100% convinced that Don is guilty, or they're convinced Candace is guilty. Then you've got locals who are convinced they're not. And there's this clash. Like, people don't agree. And it creates a lot of emotion. Sorry, Miss Tia said something I wanted to. Are the flyers near the road for people to take? Yep, you'll see from the pictures I'll share in a minute. She literally has a sticker that says "Take one," and she does this all the time. But I agree with Don here. I don't agree that he was scared of us. Don wasn't scared of us pulling him off. He was cooling down. We were trying to cool him down at this moment.
I guess, I don't know, but he needs to watch it, guys, because he keeps doing that. Somebody ain't gonna be so reserved next time, are they? I mean, this is the South, right? We don't put up with that shit down here, especially people that harm kids, people that come to a celebration where kids are being, celebrated, and some of their stories are getting told, and it's just a big awareness and celebration event. And you show up and cause a scene at a children's event. Yeah, we don't deal with that too well here in the South. I don't think anybody deals with that. I don't think anybody deals with people
Yeah, we don't like that much
disrespecting
in the
kids
north
like
either,
that and
Don
harming
B.
kids and have, yeah. I mean, think about this also.
I agree. I agree with Don B here. It's true. It wasn't the time and place. It was not the time and place. So I got to give credit to Don B. He's got a good point there. Absolutely. I know it comes across normal, doesn't it? But I learned, thanks to one of our friends, that I think Don B was not the originator of this. It sounds like Brooks put it out first. 4654, and I will say real quick. Problem with YouTube is everyone thinks that you're hating someone else if you are correcting something they say. I watch Brooks sometimes. I like some of the things. Thank you for sharing the link. I like some of the things she covered. I don't like other things, especially if she's talked negatively about us, which she doesn't do often publicly. Sometimes in a member live, which I've heard about, but for the most part, she doesn't. And that's why I can still watch her. She's still on my feed. And so me correcting this one thing is not me attacking her. I don't need a response video of an attack. This is not an attack on Brooks. I think she's got a great channel. She does a lot of good coverage. Not the same tone that I usually take with when I cover things, but it's her own thing. She has every right to cover these cases, and I celebrate her covering these cases because, like I said earlier, more people need to cover these cases. And so thank you, Brooks, for what you do. This, again, was information that was put out. I wouldn't want people to correct me if I put something incorrect out, so I'm just correcting this real quick. This is 4654. This live was a day ago, I believe. Share.
This should be interesting.
Tear up signs and stuff like that.
He did. He tore up signs in front of everybody. And these are regular shoppers at the mall. At Christmas time, just visiting the tree and buying Christmas packages, maybe going to a movie. I don't know, whatever you do at the mall nowadays.
They have
Okay.
movies at the mall still.
That was it. She said he ripped up flyers in front of a bunch of shoppers, and that never happened.
And
it never happened.
Okay. I mean,
stuff like that.
He did. He tore up signs in front of everybody. And these are regular shoppers at the mall. At Christmas time, just visiting the tree and buying Christmas packages, maybe going to a movie. I don't know, whatever you do at the mall.
okay, cool. So he didn't rip anything up, but he acted like a complete asshole. All right. So, all right. No ripping up of stuff at the event, but had to be held back from a lady. Got it. Much better.
That just has to be corrected. I'm sorry. It was just a false statement and it needs to be corrected. He didn't not go to the mall to have a tantrum and start throwing around ripped up flyers everywhere in front of shoppers. Never happened. What happened is what I just explained. He confronted Nana in a place and time that he was inappropriate. And that's what happened. Now, what is true is that flyers are being torn down. And we have evidence of that. I'm going to show you the evidence in a second here. But yes, Don has started recently tearing down flyers, and one of them is shocking to me because it wasn't just a flyer; it was a stand that Nana. Let me show you real quick the beautiful things that Nana does for summer, for missing kids in general. But I need to show you guys the beautiful things that she does. It's not just putting out flyers, you guys. It's way beyond that. Just the beautiful setup. Let me show you real quick. I want the bench is the most beautiful one. There we go, bench area. This is the layout,
worst case
the
of all
stuff she
time.
puts out there here is just beautiful and takes so much work.
Of all
I'm
time.
sure it takes so much work. This bench out here, all the little summer trinkets on there. There's like a Christmas tree she put out. You can see decorations on the tree here in the back. And that's just one area. She put up this flyer. I'm going to show this sign right here. I'm going to show you guys in a second how it wasn't easy to take out, but she puts this sign up here and it says take one. And there's a bunch of flyers in there. So
It's
people
very
can come
lovely, to
down the
be
road,
honest with you.
pull over and open that up and take flyer out. And I do understand, I guess Dee Dee also did. She's also put some stuff out here for summer as well.
Beautiful.
Her
I think
as
it's
well.
wonderful.
This is how the setup looked when it was set up. Yes, agreed. Yep. Sorry. Let's see. And this is on the telephone pole. I think this is on, correct me if I'm wrong, Nana, this is on the corner, I believe, at Ben Hill Road. So she's got this like a wooden sign that says Summer Wells. The words, you'll see it later on the ground, but I can't read it here, but she put multiple flyers up on the bottom. There's flyers on the pole. And this is a constant, hey, Glenda, good to see you. This is a regular thing she does. She goes, and her and other locals who go with her, she has helpers sometimes, will go and put up flyers like this. This isn't just Ben Hill Road. This is Beach Creek area. This is the whole area. If you drive down there, you'll see them too. But this is what started happening recently. It was ripped down. That flyer you just saw on the pole was ripped off, thrown on the ground.
Of course it was.
Summer Wells.
All right, so he didn't do it in the mall. He did it on his own property on a beautiful bench that was made by somebody who has a pure heart.
Read the bottom. So that was one of the flyers torn down. This is not fun to see, but there was one of her flyers thrown on the ground.
And so Dawn admitted to doing this?
Stuff thrown all over the place. Flyer right there on the left side.
Wow.
And this is the crazy part. So where the sign is here, this is actually a concrete thing that they stuck the metal pieces into, and the concrete was dug into the ground. And I can't imagine. And here it is dug up. There's a hole where the concrete was. Like dug right
really?
out, just pulled right out of the ground.
That's nice.
Yeah, dug up. Thought I had a picture of the concrete itself.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another example. See what I mean is she doesn't just paste up Summer Wells flyers on the poles. Like she's got this display. She puts a little toy on.
By the
it.
way, this is Ryan.
Yes, Katerina.
Ryan Finds Truth. Again, just want to put that out there. Please hit that like button.
To me, there's a deeper element of anger, and I don't. Again, I'm not going to say this means Dawn is guilty. It's what you just said. I see a lot of anger. I see a lot of anger about a lot of things. It's been years, 2021 till now. Summer's not here still. And there's issues. Like there's a lot of anger. That's what it looks like, the whole thing. There's another example. And I do want to share something. Yes. Yep. And here's the other thing too. It's true. It's true. I agree with that comment because I noticed in the past year, when they didn't show up, there were people saying how horrible they didn't show up. Okay, good. Yeah, I started hearing other people saying Dee Dee purchased the bench and sign holder that I've kept filled with flyers. Past years when they didn't go, people attacked them for not going, for not supporting missing children. And this year, I think this year was a lot more stressful because of the recent search, and local emotions are sky high. So them showing up this year, you had mixed emotions from everyone. The emotions were very high. But it's true. They can show up or they not show up. There are people that are going to say something negative or not about them. That's just the way it always is. And I do want to share one more thing. And this is just another example of how locals get attacked and things painted about them that is not reality. Yes, thank you, Robin. One of the helpers.
So what's the problem? Like, it wouldn't be, it's not, I mean, maybe it is, but it wouldn't be like me putting something on his property because, you know, he hates me, but what has this lady ever done to him? Besides do something very nice.
You guys might be surprised to know, because of all of the negative things you've heard about him on YouTube, Donna has a guardian, should I say angel? I don't know. She's got a helper in the Beach Creek area. If you guys recall the individual that was ripped apart on YouTube, torn to shreds, accused of being guilty of Summers' disappearance, a man named Crazy Bill. You guys all remember Crazy Bill, and that was all rolling around YouTube. I was terrified of Crazy Bill. Like, I didn't want to, of anyone I didn't want to meet in Beach Creek area, Crazy Bill was the dude I was avoiding. You guys remember Crazy Bill? Bill Shipley?
I don't know.
Does that ring a bell? You will get blocked. Yep, Bill Shipley. Remember all the crazy rumors about Bill Shipley? Crazy Bill Shipley. Scary, dangerous guy. Probably involved in Summers' disappearance. Remember all that? Yeah. Wild Bill. Do you guys know that Wild Bill loves Nana and loves what she's doing for Summer, and he is assisting her as best he can to get those damn flyers back up all over the Beach Creek area. And he has been a local who's been ripped apart. He hates YouTube almost as much as Nana hates YouTubers. And he's helping her. When he heard about this, he's like, give me those damn flyers. I'll put them up. I'll put them up everywhere. And he's helping Nana. So be careful what you believe about locals.
Is that about
things you hear on YouTube about locals? People in Beach Creek, the nasty people in Beach Creek.
Well, there's nasty people everywhere, but Ryan, I appreciate you letting me, hopefully he doesn't have a problem with it, but if he does, I will, I don't know what I could do.
Be careful what you believe, you guys, because if you go talk to them in person, go talk to their family members, you hear about the things YouTubers have said about them and how it influences their lives, how it impacts their lives. You got to understand, like, it's not true. It's not real. It's not real. Most of it's not real. And it's terrible. It is terrible. It's something that we've realized as we've covered this. We always wanted to talk to locals to learn about the case, as we've been talking to locals and meeting people like Nana and Nana's friends, it's not just about learning about Summer's case anymore. It's realizing the impact that what you say on YouTube about these people, how horribly negative it can affect people's lives. If you don't know that they're guilty of anything, and to imply it, it's just the impact is horrible, you guys. And I mean, I'm not going to say Wild Bill is like the greatest person on the planet. I don't think you want to be on his bad side. They call him Wild Bill for a reason. But I mean, everyone's got an angry side, right? Everyone's got a past, some more than others, but doesn't mean they're guilty of harming a little girl. And I think that's something we have to keep in mind is there are people with backgrounds all throughout Tennessee, not just East Tennessee. And you got to be careful drawing conclusions about a case as serious as Summer Wells, a girl that was, who knows what happened to her. And you can't make assumptions like that without proof. You can't just accuse people. So
I mean, they accused him of ripping stuff up in the mall. Okay, that didn't happen. That's fine, and I'm with you. But him acting just inappropriately at all, having a problem with anybody there, is crazy. Not the time, not the place.
And Canadian Mama Bear 1959 donated 10 Canadian dollars through Super Chat.
Love Canadian.
Both your channels are definitely May fave. Hugging face emoji.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Cat Randall in the house.
I did talk to Don. I've avoided sharing a whole lot of what we talked about.
I'm sure it's the same thing he's talked to everybody else about.
Because it's private. And I was just getting to know him. We didn't talk about, I didn't grill him. I wasn't interrogating him at the mall. But there are a few things I did notice. I did ask. I asked some things you wouldn't expect me to ask because I was, again, trying to understand his personality and get a read on his emotions.
That's an easy one.
And one of the things I asked him was, I think I caught him off guard too, because he was talking about coming from church, and he was talking about how religion has changed his life. And I said, when did you find religion? I was curious about when he found religion. When did his life change?
Probably right after he got in trouble for the first time.
For the better, for the more religious and following God more in his life. I wanted to know that because that helps with understanding timing. When all the bad things, have the bad things stopped? Have they shifted now? When did they shift? And he told a story, and I'm gonna tell the whole story. He'd said it happened when he was in prison. It was prison religion, actually.
Ding, ding.
You guys have guessed it.
No, we didn't guess it. We knew it.
He said, he told me the story of what happened, what he saw, someone he witnessed. And that was the event that made him realize, like, if that person's life can turn around by believing in God, then that's kind of when it happened for him. So that was the first thing we talked about a little bit. And again, I won't share his story. That's his story to tell if he ever wants to. What surprised me, though,
he shared.
Was I was mentioning I was going to be on a live that night because we were going to be on with the DT show.
I'm sure
and Dawn thought I was saying we were going to go up to Ben Hill that night, which to me was a shocker because I didn't think they would ever let us go on their property ever. I thought Dawn hated me.
He does.
I thought Candace hated us too. I think
she does.
Candace may not like me because I did interview her friend who said some nasty things about her. She didn't mind Jen. She gave Jen a hug and talked to Jen a little bit. So Candace doesn't hate Jen, but he welcomed us to go up there. That's the impression I got, is that he's fine with us going up there and talking to him. That was the other thing we talked about. That's why we exchanged phone numbers, because If we ever do want to go up and chat off record, off camera, we're allowed to now. I never thought that would happen.
Hold on, let me show you something here. I'll show you. Just listen to this. This is eventually what happens. This is Dawn leaving a message for Trevor Lee, who was also allowed on his property. You know, he was also very nice to him at first. Don't worry, Ryan. This will happen. Just give it some time.
You think I don't love my daughter or some shit, like you're holier than thou or some shit? Don't even come up to me like that, motherfucker. You come out here to my house and I'll show you who the is searching, motherfucker. I'll run your ass in the ground real quick. Come out here to my house right now and you talk to my face, motherfucker. You think you're gonna play games with?
Anybody remember that?
I know.
That was a 19-year-old kid he was talking to.
No, the things they did on YouTube, I think, is what drove a lot of the negativity. There's the drinking too. So the drinking, you end up saying all kinds of crazy stuff. I'm trying to think of what else we talked about. There was the religion thing. The biggest thing, and I've got a text actually. One thing he sent me on text that we talked about is, you guys, I'm sure you've heard this many times, is his CPS theory, the CPS conspiracy theory about CPS abducting children. And he even sent me
He's a
text,
nice guy.
a text. I still have it here. Yeah, because he wanted me to watch this documentary called Never in America by Ryan Matta. And I'll be honest with you guys, I've in the past I've already researched DCS conspiracy theory, illegal abductions. It's a wild conspiracy theory, and it involves people in a lot of power taking advantage of their positions. It's a level of conspiracy that I've never allowed myself to go, because there's too many people in power who would have to collaborate and literally abduct children into a network where they kind of sell children. So my impression, and I've probably dealt with more conspiracy theorists in my life than most people. I mean, I've interviewed some major conspiracy theorists, and by the end of the conversation, my take was that Dawn.
All right, I'm done listening to that. Oh, here's a good one.
I will fucking kill you if I find you, bitch. I promise you.
You know, Don, that's
If I find you, I will kill you, motherfucker. This is no. You need to call the cops right now.
Yeah.
Please call the cops and tell them that if I find you, I will kill you.
Right. Well, you'll
call them
you know
now.
that you can go to
I'm
jail
on
for that.
probation. Hey, don't forget.
Yeah.
Call my probation officer.
I'm not going to do that.
Call my probation officer. I want you to.
I don't want to.
Because I'm afraid that if I find you, I'm going to kill you, John. I'm not fucking with you. I will do it. I will stick a knife right in your throat.
That is what was going on the night before he went to the Christmas tree thing, which was a beautiful event, by the way, to everybody. By the way, that was 2 years ago, right before the Christmas tree event. Hammered off his ass. Threatening to punch his stepsister, threatening to kill me. And, you know, good, have fun getting to know him. He's a senior citizen. You can feel his Christmas spirit. Oh God. It's just it's so ridiculous. The whole thing. Yeah. Good times. That was a wild night. That was a really tough night. And I was really more concerned for Mary. I wasn't really concerned for myself. But he's just a scumbag. I just don't like him, but yeah, it was a weird one, man. He was threatening to punch his sister, and I don't know.
100% believes that his child was abducted. Not just a stranger. Don, by the end of the conversation, my take was that Don 100% believes that his child was abducted. Not
No, he doesn't. I don't believe that one bit.
just a stranger abduction. He believes that an organized group,
No, he doesn't believe that. Trust me.
DCS,
He's full of shit.
abducted his children and his child.
He doesn't believe
and also took his sons away from them, obviously.
the sons that he was ordered by court to surrender.
And I don't know what to do with that.
Don't do anything with it. I'm telling you right now, as somebody who's been around this case from day one, and unfortunately, because it's nothing but agita and drama and dead end circles, and that's what I'm trying to tell you is that Don plays people constantly.
Like I know a lot of you are like, he's making it up because he's guilty.
Yeah. It sounds I don't mean.
And he's just is like a cover story. My impression was not like he was making something up, but he's a diehard, hardcore believer in this conspiracy theory. And I walked away from the conversation extremely confused because I heard from everyone else that he's 100% guilty, that he's got cover stories. And I have 7 alibis.
Candace ain't got none. She's going down.
I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know what to believe at this point. I'm still trying to figure it out and understand, because I thought it would turn out to be sort of a cover. And Candace, I don't know. Candace wouldn't even look me in the eye, so I haven't had a chance
Welcome to the club.
to talk to her. I didn't really get Jen's opinion, but that was most of what we talked about.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else. We've almost exchanged numbers, and we'll probably
Mary says, file it in the not a chance drawer is my suggestion. That's what I think too.
talk some other time. Hey, Vet Girl, good to see you. The signs started getting torn down. I think Nana said actually around the time the search happened, the Van Hill search. I've driven by their property and I've seen that bench and I've seen the flyers up often for a long time. And so it is a little strange that it's starting to happen.
Yeah, whatever you do, don't let Don manipulate you. That's what he likes to do.
Now there's some kind of emotion that goes along with that, I'm sure. I don't know, Benita.
I truly do think there are just people in this world that want to believe the best in people, but I mean, you got to be realistic about it. I mean, look at everything that has happened. There is 4.5 years worth of bullshit. And, Ryan's very first theory on this, I remember watching his video, and he had his very first theory was that Summer was kidnapped by somebody who wanted to put her in a better place, a better home. And I just found that to be asinine. And then, but he's welcome to it, but I never thought that was a plausible theory. But, golly.
And he, again, I just want to reiterate, it's not true what a couple creators, what Don B and Brooks said. He did not rip up any of these signs at the mall. It happened at his property.
But he did cause a scene at the mall. So he wasn't on his best behavior at the mall. And guess what, Don? You don't go get to play on the slide now because you're a dick.
I'm not sure if he actually tore down any on the corner. I saw the picture. Actually,
We're
yeah,
not going.
one of those pictures
to the
was that
side.
wooden sign, and I don't think that was the one on his property. I think that might have been on a pole. Did you, Jenkins? I'm still confused. It's probably why I have a headache. I don't know. I've been thinking about it quite a bit.
I'm not confused.
I mean, I would love to keep talking to Dawn and Candace, and maybe continue to educate my own understanding of what is really going on here. I'm not on either side, and I don't think I ever will be unless somebody gets arrested for Summer's disappearance. Until I have that solid proof of who's guilty, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to land on a side ever, you know.
What about, let's just land on Summers.
It's a good question, Jenkins. Do you still feel that way?
Yeah, I'm done with it.
Really?
I'm done with it. All right. Well, seemed to work pretty good tonight. If the internet's finished by tomorrow, Dr. G and I will do a call in. And Josh, do you think Can and Don and Katie about recent events? Probably. I would think so. You should be. Muscles, I'm with you. I understand. I get it. All right, guys, it's bedtime for me. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully the internet gets all... It's this new fiber shit. I don't know. Yeah, I feel the same way. Dawn is a good manipulator. By the way, once again, do you guys like my background? Wait a minute. What? Josh, did you watch Justin's about Can OnlyFans? Oh my God. Is that true? What?
Ladies and gentlemen,
I gotta go to bed.
Lab After Dark is starting shortly.
Oh no. Here, let me just take myself down. Oh. Too much OnlyFans. Me too. Over it. Oh my God. I believe it's 7 o'clock tomorrow. I'll see y'all then. Thank you guys so much for being here. She made $9. It's more than I made on OnlyFans.
Lab After Dark is starting soon.
Actually, let's just do this. No way.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lab After Dark is starting shortly.
No, I do not have an OnlyFans. No, I'm talking about on OnlyFans. Oh, that's true. You did give me $9.90. It's just unbelievable. watch. Night, Lori. Night, Rhonda. Magic. Cripple. Creek. It is what it is. Night, Mary. Tell Pop I said hello. Good night, Donna. Joe. Victoria. Canadian Mama Bear. I know. The OnlyFans thing I can't handle. GG. Wild Dog. Mary. Oh, yeah, I said Mary. We love Mary. Sharon Marlowe. Good to see you. What am I waiting for? Oh, I don't know. Nothing but naked feet and hot dogs. That's right. Do love hot dogs. Not that much, though. Not enough to start at OnlyFans. Tara, good night. Once again, thanks to Jinkies and Ryan Finds Truth. Seems like a nice guy. Just Don is a master manipulator. I mean, he does seem like a nice guy.
Lab After Dark is starting soon.
Right.
Sick.
Well, you opened that Pandora's door.
I was actually just sitting down to pee, but whatever, you know.
Ba la 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 la.
What's the point in causing the eruption?
Lab After Dark
I agree.
starts now.